Look who sent us another package in the mail today. It's LesDIY. We've both decided to make another go of this and see if we can work it out the second time. Thanks for sending this stuff. Oh, it's a LesDIY mug. You know what goes in mugs around here? My extensive collection of Lego tools. Darn, that one's full too. I need more Lego tool mugs. Let's check this out. Whoa, that's a big bag of parts. Sweet. This is, I believe, a castle. Little castle diorama. Sort of like the Magic Castle from Mold King. Excellent. We're on step 133. And the instructions are a little unclear in some places. So it's not really like I can't see behind this to tell what's in there. And I can't see behind this flower at all to tell what's behind there. So you're just kind of doing process of elimination to figure out what goes where. And that's not great as far as instructions. It could be much clearer. You could put instructions out on the side on what parts are going where, especially when you can't see what's behind some of the pieces. So that's a little unhelpful. And then here's one of the things that's bad about having super hard clutch is trying to pull these apart. If you find that you put one in wrong because you didn't know it was supposed to go there because the instructions were unclear, I'm having to resort to these to pull some of these pieces apart. They're stuck together so hard. All right, step 138. 138? Yeah, step 138 is putting the whole castle part you built onto the base. Yeah, because I'm not dumb, I built it on the base to begin with. Because this is built on a plate, right? Like a giant gray plate. And then you put all sorts of stuff on the plate. That would be a nightmare to try to get onto this base after this whole castle thing's on it. I mean, this is only on here with like 4 studs anyway. So trying to push all of this down on this base and get it all flat, that's dumb. I would ignore the instructions there. What I did was put the plate on here flat, which was hard enough just on its own, and then just built everything on it on here. Now the plate does have some blocks underneath it holding the plate up, but just getting it on here by itself was enough of a challenge. I would never try to build all this stuff on top of the plate and then put it on here. That would be a nightmare. Just build it right on here to begin with. It worked out fine for me. Jay 7-Star Bricks coming back at you with another review today. We have from LesDIY a little castle set. This thing is pretty cool. So I asked them if I could review this one since our first LesDIY review didn't go so great. They sent me this other set for review. I apologize. This was sent to me back in March, and I was working on the Mold King Millennium Falcon build, which was long, and then over the summer I had stuff to do on my farm, so I'm just getting back into starting these builds. This got finished this week, so now we're going to put out the review for it. So here we go. This is a miniature kind of castle building set in the vein of the So this is a miniature castle building set kind of in the vein of the Hogwarts set that I did earlier. You can see we've got a cool miniature castle on one end with a kind of moat around it. And then we've got a little medieval village with some trees and stuff here. Let's take a closer look at this thing. All right, so here's kind of a side-on view of this set from the one side. That's pretty neat. I like these. It kind of reminds me of the scenes in the Star Wars diorama ones, how they've got this cool plate that it's built on top of here. Here we've got kind of the front view of the set. Here is the other side of the set. That's pretty cool. and then the rear of the set here. So if you start at the front of the village here, you've got a couple of buildings and the tree here. And then we keep going a little bit. You got another little house. You come to the mill with the water wheel. And then we get up into the castle here. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at these houses in a little detail here. All right, so each of the houses can be easily detached from the base of the set. I say as I can't get this one off now. Oh, this was the one that has a base plate on the bottom of the house, so this is the hardest one to pull off. This is pretty cool. So you've got like a 2-level, I think this is kind of like a barn or something. You got some windows and some stalls or doors on the side there. And that plate just plugs right in over here. You've got this house. Apparently I lied, they're not coming off easy today. Well, we left some pieces on the bottom there, but this one, clearly somebody's kind of house here. You get some windows above the front entrance. I like the way that they did the little chimney there on there. That's pretty cool. Got another house with a cool little chimney, a little different color. This one's got a round window on the top, little entry door there. And then you've got this one, which has got a water wheel, which is really cool. So this is probably like a miller or some sort of mill. You got the windows on the top. That is super cool. I like the placement of this one as well. You've got the little water wheel that actually looks like it's on the water there. That is pretty cool. We've got the castle itself. So we've got quite a few details on the castle. You got a bunch of rocks here, some flowers and stuff growing outside the castle. The windows here. Windows on the tower. This tower actually comes off very easy. There's only a couple studs, like 4 studs holding it on. So you can pull this tower right out and take a look at it. It is hollow up the center. You get a bunch of the brick style bricks here. Brick style bricks. Little flag on the top there. And you've got down in the castle, you've got the courtyard there. There's a tower on each corner with little windows in them. Pretty cool. This is a nice little display piece. I think this will look really nice on a shelf. Probably put this either next to my medieval sets or next to my Harry Potter sets. Kind of goes with either one of those. This is a cool little set. I like this a lot. It went together very well. So once again, thank you to LesDIY for sending this out for a review. Again, I apologize that it took so long to get this review up. We've just been incredibly busy here on our farm, and we needed a little break from the brick building videos, but we're started up again and we're doing these reviews pretty regularly now. As far as brick quality, this is one of those brick sets that if you watch my review on the knife les sets, which are very similar to Lego as far as clutch and quality, the bricks in this are very nice looking. So they look nice, and they do have kind of like super clutch. And so that's a slight issue when you're working on this set. The bricks stick together very hard, and sometimes some of these little tiny bricks on here that make up the crenellations and the where you're looking at the flowers and stuff. So we're talking about these little bricks here. So stuff like this, where these one stud Lego parts, or not Lego, but you know what I mean, the bricks here, these are very hard to get together and then almost impossible to pull back apart if you made a mistake. So all of these windows, I didn't understand the instructions at first, and when I realized I had built half the set with the windows facing wrong, these actually lie on their back and then have a one stud brick on the top. So to pull those apart, I actually could not get them apart with Lego tools. I actually used a pair of needle nose pliers. They're stuck together so well. So on the one hand, the clutch is great as far as getting all of the parts to stick together and not having to worry about the parts coming loose or falling off. On the other hand, the clutch can be a problem when you're putting it together. You're definitely going to bust your thumbs putting this set together. And if you make a mistake, they are so hard to get apart. So there is that to be aware of. It's not necessarily something that would stop me from buying a set. This is very Mold King-y. If you've ever built anything with Mold King's bricks, their bricks are like that as well. They have very good clutch, but they are very difficult to get together sometimes, and it can be a problem as far as taking parts apart. Other than that, and the slight issues with a couple steps in the instructions, this is a great set. It looks fantastic when you finish it. The bricks, like I said, aside from the clutch, the bricks look really nice. I didn't find any malformed bricks. There were no bricks with anything wrong with them or any weirdness on there. This is super good quality on the bricks. This is a super fun set to put together. If you want to buy this set, it's called the MOC Microscale Castle Village Diorama, and I'll put an affiliate link below. If you purchase through that, we do get a small kickback from them, which will help the channel out and help us keep in sets to review. So we appreciate it if you do that. This set is $135, and it comes with 1,695 pieces. They do use a PDF instruction manual, so you're going to want a tablet or a phone or something near you when you're putting this together. You don't get a paper copy of the manual. That's okay. I kind of like the PDF copies anyway. So as far as price per piece, it is definitely cheaper than a Lego set. Also considering that this has free shipping and returns as well. So that makes it a pretty decent value for the amount of bricks you get. Like I said, this set, it looks really cool. I really like this for a shelf. And if you check out their website, they have a ton of medieval sets. Oh, they have a ton of sets, period, but they've got a ton of medieval sets. Just some really cool castles and pirate stuff, and it's just a lot of cool stuff on there. And again, these guys work with the MOC designers so that people don't feel like they're being ripped off. And that's good for everyone. So do I recommend it? Overall, yeah. If you want a cool little display piece like this, and you've built all the miniature Harry Potter ones that your heart desires, and you still want to build more medieval style sets, this is a really, really cool set. And again, this opinion is my own. It is not influenced by the fact that they gave me a free set to review, as you know from my previous review for them. And my reviews for other people's products. So this is my opinion, not being influenced by the fact that I received this for free. I did receive this for free, however, just so that you are aware, for full disclosure. And that's pretty much it, guys. Once again, my name is Jay. This is 7-Star Bricks. Join us here again next time, and we'll be doing some more sets. Until then, look how cool this set is on their site. That is so awesome. I mean, granted, it's 4,294 pieces for almost $400, but that is a seriously, seriously cool looking set.